RHOBH Brandi Glanville obsessed with train wrecks season 14. RHOBH alum, Brandi Glanville is obsessed with train wreck season 14. Though she has not been a regular on the show since season 5, she has made guest appearances over the years. Now the scorned Bravolib has some words about the current cast and season. Keep reading for further details. Brandi Glanville obsessed with train wreck season 14. When Brandi Glanville joined RHOBH, she was struggling a lot. She had lost her husband to affairs and even had to contend with a server who slept with him. A young Sienna Shea was an employee of co-star Lisa Vanderpump's at her restaurant Villa Blanca. From there she moved to SUR and the spinoff Vanderpump Rules, but she had an affair with Brandi's husband, Eddie Cibrian. Brandi hated always running into Sienna, but they did have a sit-down at LVP's urging. From there, Brandi left her mark on the show, doing and saying outlandish things with no regard for others. She exited the show but would come back as she was close with the Richards sisters. Her last big moment on RHOBH was when she shared that she had slept with Denise Richards. No one knew what to make of that, and then it came out on a lavish trip. It made Denise opt to leave the show after 2 seasons, though she has also returned for a few episodes in season 13. Brandi went on to do 2 seasons of RHOGT, but the last one, she claimed, ended her career as she was accused of sexual assault against Caroline Manzo. Her life has been turned upside down, and Brandi has openly said the Housewives franchise is over. However, according to Reality Blurb, she has some thoughts on season 14 of RHOBH, and they aren't all bad. That being said, the mother of 2 confessed that she can't stop watching, so she clearly loves to hate it. Now, what are Brandi Glanville's thoughts on the cast? She compares Dorrit Kemsley to herself. Brandi Glanville and Dorrit Kemsley did not work full-time together, but they have filmed briefly in the past. Yet this season, Dorrit has grabbed Brandi's attention. At the same time, Brandi believes that all of the work Dorrit is doing is a setup by production. She is not calling OG and co-star Kyle Richards out organically as viewers may believe. Currently, Brandi is dealing with an alleged parasite in her face, which she claims she caught in Morocco. That was where she filmed the 4th season of RHOGT, and things went horribly wrong with Caroline Manzo. Her health has taken a dip, and she even lost 5 teeth from it all. Now she is back on a better track, at least she claims she is. Brandi Glanville sat cross-legged on her plush velvet couch, her phone blowing in the dimly lit living room as Twitter erupted around her. Season 14 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was shaping up to be the most chaotic yet, and Brandi, ever the connoisseur of Bravo drama, couldn't help but revel in the frenzy. She scrolled through tweets dissecting the latest feud between Dorrit Kemsley and Kyle Richards, her fingers tapping out her own snarky commentary to her 500,000 followers. "This season is a train wreck," she typed, adding a string of fire emojis for good measure. "And I'm here for every second of it." The tweet, like most things Brandi did, immediately garnered attention. Fans flooded her replies, begging for her unfiltered take on the latest drama. Brandi's name was trending by morning, and she woke up to several texts from her former castmates, some amused and others, predictably, annoyed. Brandi's obsession with the current season wasn't just for the fun of it, though. Deep down, she knew her commentary wasn't entirely altruistic. With rumors swirling about a potential cast shakeup and Andy Cohen teasing surprises for next season, Brandi saw an opening. She wasn't just a spectator, she was auditioning. The drama in season 14 had reached an almost operatic level. Dorrit Kemsley, typically the epitome of poise, had fully embraced her new role as the season's villain. Accusations of financial troubles and whispers about her marriage to PK had been lobbed across the table during a particularly heated dinner party at Lisa Rinna's new Malibu beach house. The fallout? A scorched earth war between Dorrit and Kyle Richards, with Erika Jayne gleefully fanning the flames from the sidelines. Kyle's crying again, Dorrit's throwing designer plates, and Erika's just sitting there sipping her overpriced champagne, Brandi recounted to her best friend, who was sprawled across the couch in pajama pants. "It's like watching a slow-motion car crash, you can't look away." Her friend smirked. "It's almost like they're trying to outdo you. Remember the wine toss heard round the world?" Brandi's laughter was loud and unfiltered, the kind that made her seem like the most authentic housewife of them all. Please, they'd wish they had my kind of chaos. The chaos on screen wasn't confined to the show's main players. Dorit's fallout with Kyle had created ripple effects throughout Beverly Hills. Mauricio Umansky's continued absence from family dinners, coupled with a resurfaced TMZ video of him leaving a nightclub with a mystery woman, was the talk of the town. Kyle's cryptic Instagram captions hinted at heartbreak, but she remained tight-lipped about her personal life, leaving fans and Brandi to speculate wildly. "Mark my words," Brandi declared during a wine-filled Instagram live. "Kyle's holding back a bombshell. I can feel it, and when it drops, it's gonna make everything else look like child's play." Her followers lit up the comments with theories and demands for more tea. Brandi loved the attention, and she wasn't afraid to stir the pot to keep it coming. "Didn't you say you ran into Dorit at that boutique in West Hollywood?" her friend asked, only half joking. "Spill something real for once." Brandi's grin turned mischievous. "Oh, I've got receipts, but I'm saving them for the right moment." The right moment came sooner than expected. Bravo's official Instagram account teased a mid-season trailer for season 14, and it was everything fans had hoped for and more. Dorit and PK's marriage was officially on the rocks. Erika Jayne's legal woes had taken another turn, with the FBI reportedly raiding her home, and Kyle Richards had, at long last, hinted at her estrangement from Mauricio in a tearful confession to Sutton Strack. The trailer was only 2 minutes long, but it set the internet ablaze. Brandi, of course, couldn't resist jumping into the fray. "Wow, I feel like I just watched the Titanic hit the iceberg," she tweeted, earning thousands of likes within minutes. But it was her follow-up tweet that really set tongues wagging. "You know, if Bravo wants real unfiltered drama, they should just call me. #R obeyed." The reaction was instantaneous. Fans flooded her mentions, tagging Andy Cohen and demanding her return. Bravo bloggers picked up the story, speculating about whether Brandi's cryptic tweet was more than just wishful thinking. Behind the scenes, Brandi's campaign to reclaim her diamond was in full swing. She'd recently had lunch with Kim Richards, her closest ally from her housewife days, and the two had spent hours reminiscing and plotting. "They need us back," Brandi said, swirling her Chardonnay. "These girls are too careful. They're too polished. People want mess. They want honesty. They want us." Kim nodded, her eyes twinkling with mischief. "You're not wrong, but are you ready to go back into the lion's den?" Brandi's smirk was pure bravado. "I've never left." When Andy Cohen finally addressed the rumors on his SiriusXM show, Brandi's name was on everyone's lips. "Would I love to see Brandi back?" "Sure," he said, playing coy, "but let's just say there's a lot happening behind the scenes right now." For Brandi, the comment was as good as a signed contract. She doubled down on her social media antics, posting throwback clips of her most iconic moments on the show. The slap, the wine toss, the infamous "I'll knock your teeth out" confrontation, with captions like "They don't make 'em like this anymore." By the time the season 14 reunion rolled around, Brandi's campaign had reached fever pitch. Fans were practically begging for her to appear, and rumors swirled that she'd been spotted at the taping. Brandi, ever the queen of suspense, neither confirmed nor denied the speculation. Instead, she posted a single photo on Instagram, a glass of champagne resting on a glittering diamond clutch. "Stay tuned," the caption read. As the reunion aired, it became clear that Brandi's fingerprints were all over the season's drama. While she hadn't been physically present, her commentary had influenced the narrative in ways even she hadn't anticipated. Her tweets had fueled fan theories, her live streams had reignited old